Welcome back to Living the Wright Life. For Journey 2, we are leaving Florida behind and crossing the Atlantic Ocean, bound for Barcelona, Spain. But before we look at the ship, we have to look at the receipt. Yes, you read that right. My net out-of-pocket cost for this 15-day cruise was exactly $40. As a retired nurse, I budget carefully, but thanks to Carnival's Players Club Elite Casino deals, my $500 cruise fare and taxes were completely offset by $500 in onboard credits and casino free play. Add in free drinks for my husband and me, waived room service, and free premium Wi-Fi, all in a suite, and this felt like an absolute blessing. Today, I'm showing you the beautiful Carnival Glory, explaining the reality of a transatlantic cruise, and detailing how the weather completely flipped our itinerary. If you're wondering how a ship even gets to Europe, welcome to the world of transatlantic cruising. A transatlantic cruise is a unique bucket list voyage where a cruise ship physically moves from the ports of the United States, in our case, Port Canaveral, Florida, and sails completely across the massive Atlantic Ocean.
Living the right life, set sail, feel the light, cruising in the sunrise, heart steering right, retirement on the ocean, loving every view, family on the wave, slip sail, repeat anew. Living the right life.
Now, let's pull back the curtain and look at the real numbers so you can see exactly how mind-blowing these casino perks actually are. If you were to book this exact 15-day transatlantic sailing at standard retail pricing for double occupancy, the cruise fare, port charges, and mandatory taxes would easily run you around $2,400. That $2,400 is a deal since most transatlantic cruises are less expensive than other itineraries. This is because they are moving the ship to start their upcoming season. These are repositioning sailings with low demand and lots of sea days, which dramatically reduces operating costs and pushes cruise lines to discount them heavily. What better way to avoid that 20-hour flight to Europe and enjoy all of the entertainment, food, and pools while on the ocean? But the cruise fare is just the baseline. When you add in Carnival's Cheers, drink package for 2 people over 15 days, that tacks on a massive $1,950 to your bill. Want to stay connected with family back home? The premium Wi-Fi plan adds another $285. Throw in round-trip airport shuttle transfers for 2, room service fees, and laundry, and a regular passenger is looking at a grand total out-of-pocket cost of over $5,410. But let me show you what happens when you travel the right way using Carnival's Players Club Elite benefits. Because of my casino status, my drinks were completely free everywhere on the ship for both me and my husband. My premium Wi-Fi covered. My airport shuttles and room service fees totally waived. When you look at my final itemized statement, the mandatory taxes, port fees, and cruise fare came out to $500. I paid my hard-working crew their $540 gratuities up front and added $98 for optional vacation protection. But then Carnival handed me a $200 onboard credit bonus plus an extra $300 credit to spend on whatever I wanted. When you subtract those credits, my actual net out-of-pocket cost to cross the Atlantic Ocean to Spain was $40. Oh, and they handed me $500 in free play cash to use in the casino just for showing up. God is incredibly good, and it just proves that with a little bit of planning, retirees can travel like royalty on a budget. Now that the finances are out of the way, let's go explore the beautiful ship that made this all possible, the Carnival Glory. The Carnival Glory is a gorgeous Conquest-class ship. At 110,000 gross tons, she holds about 2,980 guests. She's cozy, easy to navigate, and the crew treats you like family. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking right now. How on earth did you get targeted for an elite casino offer like that? Well, don't go anywhere, because at the very end of this video, I am revealing the exact 3-step strategy I used to get onto Carnival's radar without losing thousands of dollars in the casino. I'm talking about the legal status matching trick that land-based casinos use right now to practically hand you free or heavily discounted cabins. Stick around, because this one insider secret could completely change how you book your travel for the rest of your retirement. Now, our original itinerary had us stopping in the Azores and Madeira, Portugal, but the Atlantic Ocean has a mind of its own. Due to the weather, our captain had to make a safety pivot. We missed Portugal, but look what God gave us instead. We explored the stunning ancient history of Cartagena, Spain, and then we sailed right into Gibraltar to see the famous rock. Sometimes a change in plans is just an unmapped blessing. When you cross the Atlantic, you are signing up for a marathon of consecutive sea days. As you can see from our schedule, our crossing kicked off with 7 straight days out on the open ocean before we ever smelled land. It actually turned into 10 sea days. We'll talk about that later. Now, Carnival did an amazing job keeping the adult crowd entertained by giving every single sea day a unique personality. Day 1 was our elegant formal night. Day 2 was the high-energy white-hot party. We had a sports-themed game on day, an island time relaxation day, a nostalgic 80s day, and we even celebrated St. Patrick's Day right in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. But as a nurse, I have to give you a medical reality check. Look closely at those daily schedules. They feature an early risers window from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and a heat wave window from 12:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. When you sail east toward Europe, you are crossing time zones and losing an hour of sleep almost every single night. If you try to push through that time jump without a strategy, your body will pay the price with massive fatigue, slow digestion, and an absolute wrecking of your metabolism. My nurse's prescription for a 7-day sea stretch: don't skip that early risers window. Get out on deck early, let the natural morning sunlight hit your eyes to reset your biological clock, and purposefully move your bedtime up by 15 minutes each night to combat the missing hours. Imagine a 15-day cruise across the Atlantic Ocean where there are absolutely no kids running down the hallways, no water park noise, and every single evening feels like a premium, exclusive celebration. Let's take a look at a hidden side of cruising that most travelers have no idea even exists: the Carnival Sea Elite experience on our journey from Port Canaveral to Barcelona. If you think Carnival is only about family chaos and booze cruises, think again. This was a strict 21 and over adults only paradise, and today I'm showing you exactly what it looks like, from the enhanced dining to the fun-filled themed nights. When you unlock Carnival's Players Club Sea Elite status, the ship transforms into a custom boutique hotel. The luxury begins before you even leave Florida. We were greeted with a complimentary airport shuttle directly to Port Canaveral. Once on board, we opened our stateroom door to find custom signature treats waiting for us, alongside a beautiful commemorative door plaque. But the real magic of elite status is how it strips away the annoying nickel and diming fees of modern travel. Our premium highest tier Wi-Fi plan was completely free, allowing me to keep up with family back home without a single glitch. Our room service fees completely waived, and the best part, the legendary Drinks on Us benefit, which gave both me and my travel companion free drinks anywhere on the ship, all cruise long. Plus, they handed us $500 in casino free play credit just for stepping foot on the deck. It is a completely elevated way to experience a long-haul crossing. Because this crossing featured an older, sophisticated, adults-only crowd, the entertainment department completely dialed up the energy. Take a look at our official onboard itinerary schedules. Because crossing the Atlantic means a lot of days at sea, Carnival turned every single evening into an immersive, themed event. We had a rugged, high-energy Western night, complete with a late-night casino mystery box drawing. When we hit Malaga, Spain, the ship transformed into a 1920s jazz palace for Gatsby at sea. And my absolute favorite for comfort, Day 9 was PJs in Paradise, where everyone dropped the formal wear and relaxed in their favorite pajamas. Because there were no kids on board, the adults fully committed to dressing up, dancing, and enjoying the lounges to the absolute fullest. Now, a premium adult experience requires a premium culinary experience to match. Because of our Sea Elite status and the nature of this 21 plus cruise, The main dining room felt less like a standard cruise banquet hall and more like a high-end steakhouse. Look at my handsome husband dressed to the nines for formal night. The atmosphere was sophisticated, calm, and perfectly paced. And look at this plate. This is the enhanced dining standard. We were served an absolutely spectacular, succulent lobster tail, cooked to a perfect tender texture, accompanied by rich, smooth mashed potatoes, fresh steamed broccoli, and a ramekin of drawn butter. As a nurse, this is where I remind you of our Buffet Survival Guide Pacing Rules video. When you are presented with premium dining like this, enjoy every single bite. The protein from the lobster slow empties your stomach, meaning if you eat your broccoli first, followed by that rich lobster, you flatten your glucose curve and avoid a late night energy crash, even on a heavy formal night. And now, the moment I promised you earlier, the financial health check. How do you actually unlock these $40 transatlantic cruises and drinks on us casino perks? The secret is a program called the Carnival Players Club Fun Match Program. Most everyday travelers have no idea this exists, but it is the ultimate shortcut for retirees on a budget. Here is exactly how you play the game to win. Step 1. Look at your land-based cards. If you have ever signed up for a free loyalty card at a local casino near your home, like Caesars Rewards, MGM Rewards, or Hard Rock Unity, check your tier status. Land-based casinos are constantly fighting with cruise lines for your business. Step 2. Submit a fun match. Go online to Carnival's official fun match portal. You simply upload a photo of the front and back of your land-based casino loyalty card. Step 3. Watch the offers roll in. Carnival's marketing algorithm will look at your land-based status and match you to an equivalent tier in their system. They will frequently drop complimentary interior or deeply discounted balcony cabin offers right into your email inbox just to get you to try out their ships, sometimes before you've ever placed a single bet on a cruise. You don't have to be a high roller. You just have to know how to leverage any status you may already have. Now, I know some of you are saying, Edith, that sounds wonderful, but I don't step foot in land-based casinos, and I certainly don't have a high-tier loyalty card to match. Don't worry, you are not locked out of the fun. Here is the industry secret. Cruise lines are not necessarily looking for people to lose thousands of dollars. They are looking for consistency and time spent. They want to see that you enjoy the energy of the casino room. If you are a complete beginner or a non-gambler, here is how you get on their radar on your very next cruise. The low and slow strategy. Take a small set budget, say $20 or $30 an evening, and play the penny slots or lower minimum tables. Always make sure your sail and sign card is inserted into the machine. The cruise line's tracking computer tracks your theoretical worth based on how many minutes you play, not just how much you lose. Playing low and slow for 2 hours can actually trigger free interior cabin offers on future sailings because the computer flags you as an active, loyal casino visitor. Let's talk about what those deals actually look like, because there is a tier for everyone. The baseline offers, interiors. For casual or beginner players, the most common casino offer is a complimentary or $100 interior cabin. And let me tell you, there is absolutely nothing wrong with an interior room. They are quiet, pitch black, for the best sleep of your life, and you get all the exact same food, entertainment, and ship access as everyone else on board. The elite offers, balconies and suites. Now, on this specific transatlantic journey, my husband and I were blessed to stay in a gorgeous suite with an ocean view. But I want to be completely transparent with you. We qualified for this because we fell into the elite category, which means we spent a significant amount of time and money in the casino on our previous cruises to earn that status. You do not have to risk your retirement savings or lose thousands of dollars to get a free vacation. Start small, play smart, protect your budget, and let the cruise line start paying for your interior cabins while you enjoy the world. The Carnival Sea Elite program completely redefines what it means to sail on a fun ship. It proves that with the right status, a little bit of planning, and an adults-only itinerary, retirees can travel like absolute royalty without breaking the bank. If you're ready to trade the crowded family pools for quiet, sophisticated jazz nights and premium lobster dinners, hit that like button and subscribe to Living the Wright Life. Drop a comment below and let me know, which of these theme nights would you dress up for? Are you a Gatsby at sea fan, or are you heading straight to PJ's in paradise? Let's chat down below. Visit livingthewrightlife.com for my travel trackers, and I'll see you on the next deck. If you would like to see a video talking about how casino deals work, just say casino deals down in the comments.